Looking for the best mobile ham radio? In this video, we've done an extensive review of the top mobile ham radios, and we rated them according to features, audio clarity, and value for money. Price information and all radios mentioned in the video are available in the description. So let's get started. Number 5, Radioddity DB25D Dual Band DMR Mobile Radio. Best DMR mobile ham radio. This is one of the more popular options available when you want DMR for a mobile radio. This is a compact radio. It looks bigger in images than it actually is. It's basically the size of a mobile phone, but thicker and heavier. Given its compact dimensions, there shouldn't be any trouble finding real estate to mount this radio. To make things easier, it comes with a mounting bracket. A GPS antenna is included in the box and connects to the back of the radio. A power cable is attached to the radio, which can be connected directly to the car's power supply or at the 12-volt cigarette lighter socket. Other components included in the box are the mounting screws, power cable, and a programming cable. The programming cable uses a 2-pin Kenwood connector and is very similar to, or the same as, cables used for DMR devices, like the TYT MD380. Though Radioddity has made several changes to the software, the hardware is consistent for the radios. This also includes the DC input and RF power output. Since it connects to a 12-volt source, the maximum output power of the radio is limited to 20 watts. The transmit power at 20 watts is high, and users can easily switch to 5 watts for low power output as desired. Pair it with a good antenna and you'll see that the transmit power and signal clarity is sufficient for most cases. The transceiver offers clear communication over conventional analog or DMR bands. In analog mode, it works on the conventional frequencies of VHF 136 to 174 MHz and UHF 400 to 480 MHz. However, when in digital mode, it only works on DMR Tier 2. For DMR, the radio allows for a 300,000 contacts list. While not extensive, this is sufficient for most uses. Adding contacts is easy through the interface, though it's far more convenient to use a code plug or programming software to fill the list to your needs. The radio offers dual mode, dual band, and dual standby. Users can monitor the channels they want with ease, and it remains convenient to switch from analog to digital modes. But what's really fun is the APRS function. If you want analog APRS in a vehicle, this radio is a great way to achieve that at a reasonable cost. As for the interface, the face of the radio has an RJ45 plug for the microphone, a dial, a 1.77-inch TFT screen, and a speaker. The top of the radio holds 7 buttons, 3 of which are programmable. Most of the buttons live on the microphone, including 4 more programmable buttons. Interestingly, there's a magnetic contact at the back of the mic, so it's easy to place the mic as long as you have a metallic surface. Overall, the Radioddity DB25D Dual Band DMR is a good mobile radio. It helps that Radioddity is actively managing and updating the software, so the features have greater scope for improvement. Before we continue to the next radio, it would really help us to continue making more videos if you support us by just hitting the like and subscribe, or even with a comment so that we know you like it and if there's something we can do to improve next time. Promise, it costs nothing, just a few seconds. So let's move to the next radio. Number 4, Anytone AT5888UV, best crossband mobile ham radio. Anytone AT5888UV mobile transceiver is a solid radio and one of the most popular choices for use as a crossband repeater. Radios with this capability aren't exactly rare, but only a few advertise it as a key feature and provide easy access to the function. This dual-band radio likes to show off its crossband repeater mode. Not only is the function easy to use, the radio display also shows relevant frequencies and makes it known when repeater mode is on. It can work with 2 cm and 50 cm bands, and considering that the maximum output power is 50 watts VHF and 40 watts UHF, it can provide a considerable range. Pair this radio with the right antenna, and you will find yourself impressed with its range and simplicity of use. As a mobile transceiver, the device comes with a mounting bracket, screws, and a DC power cable with fuse holder. It's not possible to power the transceiver with 12-volt DC cigarette lighter output. The front of the radio is fairly straightforward. It features a large screen flanked by a few buttons and knobs. The display is wide, backlit, and shows off a lot of information. The backlight can be changed to 3 colors to suit user preferences. Though bright, it isn't a big distraction or disturbance while driving at night. During the day, the display is good enough to stay easily readable even if it's fairly bright outside. Built-in speakers are present on the radio as well as the microphone. Several buttons find a place on the microphone for easy control and management. You can handle several functions of the radio directly from the mic. It connects to an RJ45 plug on the side of the radio near its face. It's decent enough for transmitting, but the reception is average. Anytone AT5888UV mobile transceiver is a feature-rich device with a long list of options. These include a built-in cooling fan, squelch setup, CT, CSS, DCS, ANI, DTMF, busy channel lockout, VFO, 758 channels, and a lot more. A programming cable is included in the package and you will want to use it. Anytone offers free software for programming, but this transceiver is compatible with Chirp and it works better. Lastly, it is a decently priced, feature-rich radio. It works as a crossband repeater easily and provides good range for communication. It does have a few faults, but the radio's overall performance makes them feel negligible. Number 3, BTEC Mini UV25X2, best budget mobile ham radio. BTEC Mini UV25X2 radio is high-powered dual-band radio that's designed in the US. Besides, it has custom firmware and comes with a full US warranty and customer support. This makes acquiring the radio risk-free and you get help with it at any time. That makes it better than most radios in the market. Being a dual-band mobile radio, it operates on the VHF frequency of 136 to 174 and UHF frequency of 400 to 520 megahertz. What makes this radio unique is the ability to expand the frequency range. Also, it has dual power setting capability, thus you can set it on high at 25 watts or low at 10 watts. This option gives you the freedom to set the radio on a power setting that meets your specifications and radio needs. Additionally, this radio features a colored LCD with a quad watch. Thus, you can view up to 4 frequencies or channels on the screen simultaneously. It's made of sturdy material, which makes it robust and less susceptible to damages. Furthermore, the radio is easy to install in your vehicle. It shall only take a few minutes, and it's a do-it-yourself task. But what is more pleasing is that it's easy to program and use without the need of extraordinary skills. Number 2, Yaesu Original FDM 400DR/XDR, best premium mobile ham radio. Yaesu Original FTM 400DR XDR is a mobile radio with a large screen and excellent quality. The transceiver is a dual mode system that works on digital as well as analog modes. In analog mode, the radio works as a conventional radio. When going digital, it uses Yaesu's C4FM technology, which promises excellent signal quality. However, C4FM is used only by Yaesu, so users might have trouble using the digital mode to communicate with people using other technologies like DMR and D-Star. Overall, the radio works in 3 digital modes and 1 analog mode. Yaesu Original FTM 400DR is a mobile radio and compact enough to fit into a car, hogging a lot of space. Even better, the front of the radio with the screen is detachable from the main body, and this gives you more options for installing the radio. You can install the main body anywhere you like and then run an extension cable to the front panel. This panel needs to be somewhere with easy reach because the transceiver utilizes a touchscreen for controls and user input. The front of the radio is dominated by a large touchscreen display, though there are a few buttons and knobs around it if you prefer a more hands-on approach. Another interesting aspect of this transceiver is its microphone. The stock microphone with the radio includes several buttons that allow it to handle most functions without touching the screen. You could also get the optional camera microphone. Overall, this is an excellent radio with plenty of features and is dependable. Its use of a touchscreen makes some menus difficult to access, and the screen itself could be better, although the transceiver itself is pretty dependable in analog as well as digital modes. Number 1, Yaesu FT2980R, our top choice. The Yaesu FT2980R is a single-band, high-powered output mobile radio and an improved version of the Yaesu FT2980 with exceptional performance. Unlike other mobile radios, it has a wireless internet linking function that makes it possible to connect with other users across the globe. It runs on 80 watts of power, and that increases its performance efficiency. This makes it robust and capable of transmitting over long distances. With the FT2980R, you get adequate storage space for your favorite channels. This is possible as it has extensive memory systems that can take up to 221 memory channels. Its display is huge and makes it easy to read in ongoing operation. It's also easy to see at a glance. Being that the screen is colored, it makes operating the radio easy, especially at night and in poorly lit areas. But that's not all. You can edit channel names accordingly to your preference using alphanumeric labels, thereby making them easy to read too. Among the 221 channels, you can set and customize one as your home channel. You can allocate frequently used repeater channels or simplex frequency to this home channel for easy access. To sum up the pros of the Yaesu FT2980R, it can facilitate communication over the internet, it's easy to set up and operate, it runs on high power for increased efficiency, and adequate memory channels. Overall, it's one of the best single-band mobile ham radios. So what do you think? Which of these is the best mobile ham radio for you? Or do you think another radio is better? Tell us in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Have an awesome day.